Hey guys, as you can tell by the title of this video, it's not very good news. My wife's great uncle passed away today. He was at work. He was working. Well, not at work, but the guy was working and doing his normal job, and it killed him. I posted a link to a couple of photos and a couple of videos in the low bar about this. There's back in the old days when tires had inner tubes, the wheels weren't made like what they are today. They were called a two-piece or a split ring wheel. The flange that you see on the outside that the tire mates up against to form the seal, well, one of those flanges was detachable. You took and it was a ring and had a cut or a slit in it, and it came apart. You pulled it apart, pulled it off the wheel. Then you pulled the tire and the inner tube out, and you fixed it and put the tire and inner tube back on and put that ring back on. That ring kind of hooked onto the wheel. There was a little lip on the actual wheel that ring hooked on. Well, if you didn't have that ring on there just right, or if it had a little rust or corrosion on it, when you were airing it up, that ring would blow off. And there's been many, many men killed by those rings. Usually what happens, not all the time, not in the case of my wife's great uncle, it just hit him in the face and caved his skull in. He lived for 2 or 3 days in the hospital and then died. Basically, his family, they did a brain wave scan and found there was no brain activity, so they took him off the machines. But usually what happens is either that ring sort of, if you lean over the tire, like it's laying down flat on the ground, you lean over the tire, that ring comes off and it kind of wraps around your head and cuts your head off. It literally decapitates you. Or in some cases I've heard, it hit them in the top of their head and cut the top of their head off. This one the ring hit him right in the face. And there's a couple of pictures of, if you don't know what I'm talking about a split ring wheel, there's a couple of pictures I've posted. They're the Imgur links. And there's a couple of videos. One is of a test dummy that they put over one of these split ring wheels. It's an OSHA video. And for those not in the United States, OSHA is the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, I think, or something like that. Anyways, a video about how these things are dangerous. And they put a dummy over, aired it up, and it blew the dummy 10 feet in the air, Another one is a video of truck tires actually blowing out. A couple of those videos, if you watch the guy that was airing the tire up, you'll see it blow his t-shirt off of him. I mean, literally, like his t-shirt I'm wearing, it blew it off of him. One, it lands on the ground behind the guy. Another guy, it's hanging on one arm, it blows it off of him except for one arm. He's bleeding pretty bad. It's not very nice video to watch, but it shows you, these truck tires, what can happen. And there's still some of those split ring wheels running up and down the road today. You'll see them mostly on old farm trucks or in Michigan. You see a lot of them up there because they run, hundreds of thousands, 110 or 20,000 pound gross vehicle weight up there, where everybody else just runs 80. You'll see trucks up there, the trailers will have 10 axles up under it, where we have 2. You'll see, because those old wheels can take a lot of weight, a lot more weight than modern wheels. But anyway, that was what the guy was doing. He was just, airing up the tire on his truck, his old farm truck, his bean truck, hauls grain around with, or whatever, or it's just his truck and his, semi truck, and it blew out and killed him. course, he didn't die right away, but anyway, it killed him. And when I first heard of this, my wife called and was talking to me about it. When I got off the phone with her, of course, the first thing that popped in my mind was, well, male privilege claims another one. I'm so sick and so tired of feminists. I've been kind of losing my cool with them lately. And it's not because of this. It's just because I'm so damn tired of them. Men just doing their jobs and they die, they get killed. But we're privileged, right? The jobs that society needs, somebody's got to do it. It's not like, well, we don't need people to do that job. No, somebody's got to do it. And it's men. We're the ones that step up and do it. Women don't step up and do it. Men step up and do it. And not only do they give us a little bit of respect, they don't give us any respect for doing that. We are the worst people on the face of the planet, according to them. Male privilege. Name the problem: male violence. Men are the oppressors of women. Bullshit. I honestly wish that every man on the face of this planet would just throw up their hands and walk away for a week. And let everything fall. Just let society come to a grinding, screeching halt. Let the hospitals close. Let the grocery stores close. Let the pharmacies close. And then when they come to us and ask us, please go back, tell them, fuck you, we'll go back when we get ready. We'll go back when we can get a little bit of respect, at least. When we will go back when society can learn to treat us like fucking human beings. But that's not going to happen. Because men have always stepped up and done this. Even when the people that they are doing it for are stabbing them right in the back. And that's feminism. That's modern women. I'm just thankful that not all women are these modern, selfish, entitled little cunts that they're the most disgusting human beings that have ever existed. I'm just thankful that not all women are like that. Because if there wasn't examples of good, decent people who are women out there, I would be a misogynist, and I would challenge anybody to give me one fucking good reason why I shouldn't be. The only reason I'm not is because of good, decent women. And that makes me judge the other ones that much more harshly, because I know they can do better. I know they can act better. I know they can be better. They just won't. They just don't. But anyway, your thoughts and prayers, or whatever it is you do for the family of this man, for my wife and her family, because they were very close to her great uncle. Whatever it is you do would be greatly appreciated. Have a good day.